I will say that, like Ethereum with the Shanghai upgrade, that's supposedly coming April 12th, and then that's going to give the validators the ability to withdraw their Ethereum. So at a minimum, PulseChains, we're just going to wait for that fork, right? And then we'll get that patch built in. So
That's a good thing to discuss. So yeah, can you frame that again? Because I want to think about this and kind of
yeah,
see what
so
options we have.
yeah, so like it's supposed to be in 12 days. Hopefully, the Shanghai upgrade for Ethereum. Let's hope it happens. That'd be great. And then all the guys, all the Ethereum validators, they've been validating for over 2 years, and all their coins are locked. They can't withdraw them. They can't turn off their validators. So supposedly, on the 12th, they'll be able to do that after this upgrade. You
I
can
think
get your
some of
Ethereum
them,
back.
just a little bit of nuance there. Some of them, I think it'll be staggered. Like the ones who got in first, start validating first. I think it'll be like a time release thing. I don't think it'll happen all at once. I think I heard that on a stream today as well. So if that counts as for anything, too.
Cool, good to know. Yeah, I wasn't aware of the details or the rules of it. Yeah, that's cool. So
it won't be
that's
this massive Ethereum dump, at least.
exit.
Like I don't think it'll be that. I don't think.
Good. Yeah, they don't want all the validators quitting all at once. So that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
so at a minimum, right, like PulseChain, we're just going to wait for that. That's like 2 more weeks. And then after Shanghai, once Ethereum proves it's working, and then even, I don't even know if we're going to get it on the PulseChain at this point. Probably not. We'll just see how it goes for Ethereum. And then once that's done and like kind of the dust settles, like I think mainnet could go anytime after that. Like we're ready to go at that point, in my opinion.
I think that's a very good way of thinking about it. I mean, it can happen any moment. It's like every time somebody says that, I'm like, as a validator, as someone trying to be a validator,
Yeah,
this bug just got fixed. We're not ready yet. We're not ready.
Yeah.
But up until April 12th, okay, I think the only question I would have, okay, so your position is basically that it's probably not going to happen before April 12th, and it could happen sometime after that, within a few weeks. Is that kind of fair?
Yeah. If
Days,
as long
weeks.
as Shanghai goes good, yeah, it could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming Ethereum Shanghai, or they're calling like, I don't know, they call it Cigarella
They
or something right now. I don't know what they're calling it.
Yeah.
I'm going with Shanghai Cigarella
Yeah.
right now. Because it makes me think of the cigarellas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the little mini things. As long as that goes well, and then Richard's like, okay, thumbs up. If all the other bugs are fixed, if there's no other issues and stuff going on, okay, that makes sense to me. I jive with that. I've been saying April to mid-May, so that's kind of within that time frame as well. Okay.
Yeah, that feels good.
So
Cause just to like go on what you just said, like we've both been playing with the validator software. Like it's hard to set up. Like it's not like ready yet. Like I'm one of the first guys to get my validator up and running out here. So yeah, like if anybody was like, oh, PulseChain's going to be tomorrow, we're so close. It's like, it's like we got a little bit to go, just a little.
So every time I hear like I heard on Twitter, somebody said PulseChain could launch within 48 hours. Just like,
what? Meanwhile, I'm like trying to do the Docker
so.
commands. I'm like scratching my head. I'm like, my validator doesn't even work.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean 48 hours? I can't even get it to turn on. Like, what?
If the Pulse devs are like, there's no way you're going to launch $1 billion product and you're you're just guessing that you may get lucky and get the validator working at the last minute. Like it makes no sense. It's been happening for 2 years. Who cares? Like, what's another month? I don't care. Take another month. Take another 2 months. Take another 3 months. I don't care. I don't want it to, sputter. I want it to blaze and go in the sky and be a beautiful moon rainbow thing. I don't want like, oh, sorry, we got to pause the network. No, thank you.
Yeah. No Solana stuff. Yeah.
No, we are the anti-Solana. Yes. Except the price performance. We'll take a little bit of that, but everything else, no. So with the 12th, do you think that, yeah, it would make sense that we take the updates from that as well? Because Richard mentioned it too. I mean, he said that it's not going to delay anything, and that makes sense. If we if we wait and see, take the updates, and then everything looks good, okay, and then that's kind of like where we've worked sometime after that to launch mainnet. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a very reasonable, thought out plan. Yeah, I like that. Richard's got his he's got his whiteboard, he's got his war room, he's got all the monitors up, he's got the date settled, and well, he's got a date range, he's got a plan. Yeah, I could see that. I got it.
Totally. And then the only other, I don't have a date or anything, but I can say is from the private like dev Telegram chat room, once Richard makes the announcement of mainnet, like once he says, "Yo guys, like this is the block height," or "We're doing the fork, it's happening right now," like it will be live. Like we'll have access within like 72 hours later, because they want to keep that window from like announcement and the fork, and then like the I call it like a blackout period while they're spinning up the original validators. We want that to be as short as possible because it'll take like a day or two or three, and like people won't be able to unlock their hex stakes on PulseChain. So once it's announced, like once it's mainnet time, it's going to go quick because we don't have time to delay, right? So that's good. That's good news, right? At least like that's already prepared for. Like as soon as it's announced, like go, 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 go. Like there's no, we're not. Yeah, it'll be fast.
So what is it going to look like then? So so Richard will tweet it. He'll tweet. So what would he even tweet? What would it look like?
I'm gonna guess he's either gonna say mainnet in 72 hours, and he'll keep it vague, or he'll say mainnet in 72 hours. This is the Ethereum block number where we make the fork, and maybe he'll tell us that block number, and then you could look it up and you'll say, "Oh man, that's coming in like 12 hours." All right, cool. And then you'll have like 12 hours to exit your Uniswap or move your stuff around, get ready. So hopefully he gives us that courtesy. We'll see.
He did say, "This is the warning. This is the warning. There will be no more information." So you think there will be? You think that was kind of like just getting the people going, and then okay, actually 72 hours? Or how do you reconcile those two?
I hope. I mean, yeah, he probably won't tell us the block height. I'm probably being generous, but I hope he does. But we'll see. Because I just want the number. I just want to win. What Ethereum block afterward am I screwed if I try to do something? That's all.
You and the 100 other people who know what the hell block height is. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. It would be very exciting if we got a block height, because then you know how to look it up and figure out when, or estimate when it's coming, and then the madness leading up to that. So okay, so we're at that point. Let's say we know the block height. Let's say there's no 72 hours. Richard just tweets one day. He's like, "Mainnet is now live. Developers, here you go. Here's a website. Blah blah blah." And you're like, "What?" And then what happens then? Like, so that the pre-bridge stuff, the bridge, like what happens at that point?
So like let's pretend we have 24 hours until the final block.
They've like, "Please, Richard, please give us 24 hours."
Yeah, that'd be a courtesy. Even if he doesn't, it's fine. It's not a big deal because you should be ready, right? Like, there's not that much to do, but you got things you got to look out for, like Uniswap liquidity providing. Like, pull it, pull all your coins off of Uniswap, get them in your wallet, because if you don't, the automated market maker bot's going to take them on PulseChain. I also got to pull all your Watsa and Icosa NFTs. You got to pull those off OpenSea. I'm going to revoke all the sales for those. If you've got them up for a bid, maybe for like 30 days, and they're up for auction, cancel all those auctions, get those down.
Why is that, by the way? Just so people know.
It's like, because you don't want those. I don't want those signatures lingering out there after the fork. Because then I don't know what could happen on the PulseChain side. Maybe somebody could take their PUSDC and they could go to the PulseChain OpenSea and they can buy your NFT for freaking shit coins or something. Like, that kind of makes me nervous.
If we have OpenSea, or maybe if they know how to talk to the contract or something, they could do it directly.
Yeah, if you could talk to the contract and throw the right command at it, you can just win the auction. Yeah, if you know how to place a bid with Etherscan, yeah, sure. Okay. Command line. So that makes me nervous. I'm pulling all that kind of stuff. I'm also going to de-tokenize and like un-NFT all my HSI stakes, right? I'm going to get rid of the NFT-ness. I just want them in my wallet native, just for safety. It's fine to leave them as NFTs, but I don't want any trouble. So those are the three things I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you're on matcha.xyz, cancel any limit orders, get those canceled and just unfulfillable. Basically just cancel anything lingering. That's all.